Eve's quest. We need to find Eve. Hey, did I change the name? I did. Okay, we're good. Alright, we're gonna hit continue. Alright, we're still on 21.2 is our version, so we may have to lower. Password is Fox. Oh, I revealed it on stream. Alright, we're loading game. I think I was going back to base. Alright, so we need to find Eve. I don't know who our person is. Yeah, you're the second person I know having AFib issues. Rowan, that's unfortunate. But yeah, Treeborn, I cut down a tree with a manual saw. No power. No gas. Just me. Nasties. It took me a long time. Yeah, so what I did, Treeborn, I cut off the branches, right? One by one. Like, I climbed up the tree, cut down the branches, whatever. I mean, would have, but it wouldn't have really saved too much time. Yeah, just a little bit. It wasn't a very big tree. It's just maybe like 20 feet tall. And so I climbed the tree. And cut down the branches one by one. And basically, I would cut down one or two branches, and then cut them into pieces so I could fit them in my truck. And then take them off. And then take them off to, the dump. So I did that, like, every weekend I'd take a couple branches to the dump. And eventually, I took them all down. Alright, let's start with this, just to try to... I don't know if that's legal where I am. I'm gonna take some rocks back, though. Yeah, so that took me several months. I don't know. I got a lot of medical kits. Do we need to not, maybe, do I need to stop grabbing those? Well, I'm gonna throw these out, because those are worthless. Bring one of those in. We have joints. This is a mod. That's a weapon. I'm putting the rocket launcher in the chest. I don't know if that's a good idea. What am I wearing? Okay, I can now put these on, I think. Wait. Alright, let's modify this, pull this out. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. May as well. We got room. Armor? That goes in armor. Alright, so I got some titanium stuff for you, Kyle. I know you like heavy armor. I think you like heavy armor. Armor parts. It's not illegal to cut down trees. The issue is it's illegal to burn them. Melee weapons? Books? It's metal. Melee. Okay. Take that, take that, take that. Take that. Mods. I don't know where the tool and die set goes. Throw those in there. Got some cash. Okay, so I'm gonna go start looking for... That's so many medkits. I'll throw these in there just so we have them. Fireplace? Maybe? Alright, do any of these take this thing? We don't have calipers. We need a tanning rack. Don't we have a tanning rack? We do have a tool and die set. Right there. There's Carvel, okay. There's no tool and die set there, though. Okay, there. Let's invite Carvel. Invite. I got titanium boots there, too. Alright, throw the boots in there. And I'm gonna go see if I can't start making progress towards... Oh, I need food before I go, I think. Not make any more of this. I need water. I need water? Must be in a jar. I'll go make this. Okay. Did I get some food? Did I not pick it up? I'll pick it up. Okay, I got food now. Alright, I'm gonna make a bow, because I... plant flowers. Because I can't use all these things. Lumberjack fox? There's no lumberjack fox. Now here they're worried about, like fires. Can I make both arrows now? Of course, I need the sharp rocks and sticks and... maybe like 20. Maybe definitely more. There we go. Okay. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna go to our trader and see who our trader is. If she is... I already forgot the name. Then we got the right one. If she is not the right one, then we'll go to the next trader. Now, I don't know this is illegal. I have a neighbor that does it, but for all I know, they're friends with the fire marshal and just get away with it. We definitely have the good old boy system around here. Should they be fighting each other? I think this is Jen, though. I don't think Jen's the one we're looking for. Let's see who this is. Alright, this is Jen. So Jen, I don't think Jen... Let's see. We get it from Eve. Alright, we gotta find Eve. Right? So you are not the person we're looking for. Let's look at our map. Do we have any more traders? Wait. It actually says her name on the map. That's you. So we gotta find more traders, I guess. And with the opening trade routes we have goes toward the radiation zone, which we can't do anything about right now. So maybe we're stuck, and then we have to figure out how to get into the radiation zone. Alright, so I can go... Why don't I go west and see what's west? We haven't gone very far west. And we've gone southwest. Let's just see what is west. Yeah, based on that, we barely explored at all. We've been to a few cities. That's about it. How are my guns? I am nowhere near max level. I don't know if there is a max level. Am I level 60-something? So I'm high enough level to make the top-end stuff if I learn the recipes for it. Yeah, I was trying to learn Master Survival so I can make the giant backpack for everybody. But I failed, so I don't know what to do now. I can run a long way without having to stop. I remember that was a question on a psychology test. Max level was 300. So there you go, I'm like 20% away to max level. So we got a desert over there, okay. That's a lot. Let's keep our eyes open for something that looks like a trader. I mean, that could be a trader right there. I don't think it is, but it could be. I mean, that looks like it could be one as well. Alright, hot weather. Alright, take off my coat. Did that help? Like, why would I want a bot to play for me? This is not an idle game. Alright, that's a house. I think that over there is a house as well. Ow. Wait, that's an army base. Didn't make the sound of hitting a base. Ah, let's go look at it. The desert fish. Okay, I don't see... Alright, that's definitely not a trader, okay. Let's check this one out. Is that a dust storm rolling in? Oh, rain, that should cool us off. We're not hot anymore. No rain in the desert. Rain in the desert. Got the rain in the desert. The cactus hit me. Alright, this also does not look like a trader. There's a generator in there. Yeah. Yes. Now the question is, what form will that end of the map take? There's two forms that I know of. there is a, like, ocean that it just ends. It goes off forever. And there is just a radiation zone. So it looks fine, but then you go into it and you start dying horribly. The worst part about desert is the tiny cactus. Really? Like, it's not that kind of cactus that really gets you. I see that one. You can see that one from a while. It's this one. This little guy. You step on it, it hurts. Feel bad. Those are the pain. Oh, you can. You can drive vehicles. I'm just not good at actually building them. We have bicycles. That's a vehicle. Is that a goat? Yeah, there's a goat here. Apparently there's goats in the game. Oh, we sure can. I just didn't bring my bike. I can't see anything. Keep heading west. Looking for anything that looks like a trader. They're usually spaced pretty far apart. That guy was loaded. There's a building over that way. This is far enough out that could be a trader. Check our map. Is it? Yeah, this could be a trader. We will. We'll keep going, Trooper, don't worry. We'll keep going, we gotta find what's going on. And I said, hey, yeah. What's going on? Alright, the rain cleared up. Are you aching for some bacon? That appears to be a city, which does not rule out it being a trader either. We could also find a bookstore, which we need to loot in order to get more classes unlocked and get more stuff. We definitely need to unlock the technology class, so we can build technology stuff. And I don't think this is a trader at the moment. Still more stuff over there, though. Alright, this does not appear to be a trader. Alright, there's the town. That could be a trader. That looks like a trader. Let's go. Let's hit it. It is, but it's not what we're looking for at the moment. It's a building. I mean, the town is more interesting to me. Because what we need right now are books to learn more stuff. And traders so we can get the quest to go toward... There is an end game, Treeborn. This game has an end. This mod. You dead? You're dead. So my goal is to beat the end game and then call it a day. Or call it a stream. Not, you know what I mean. Call it a series. If this is not the trader, I'm gonna go to that town. Lady, put some clothes on. You're getting a sunburn. This is a trader. Who is it? Is it Eve? We need to find Eve. Let's pop in and see who it is. It's Jen again.
You don't look so good. You might want to get some antibiotics for that.
Oh, and she just gave me a rally point for another one. There's one up there, too. Okay, so we know where to go. Now, the question is, do we want to clear out a... let's look for a bookstore in this town, or do we want to, let's look for the bookstore. Then we'll go open the trade route. Now, those things seem friendly, but they turn aggressive really fast. No teleportation. I don't think. I mean, you can die. Then you drop all your stuff. And I think you lose experience. Let's hit this town, see if there's a bookstore. Loot the bookstore, and then go for that. Open that trader. See? I mean, little cactus? I stepped on it. Didn't even saw it. I never saw it. And I said, hey, yeah. What's going on? Let's eat some food. Drink some yucca juice. Wash it down. Grumpy's Pub. Bobcat Bar. Now, with a name like that, there's probably bobcats in there. Like, literal bobcats. But I don't know if they have bobcats in this game, so it's probably like lions. There's like the snow lions or whatever. Take a look around. Corner Cafe, Post Office. Gun Fortress. There's a lumberjack. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Little restaurant. Appliance company. Excavating a ditch right here. Laying some pipe. This appears to be the residential sector. Scoot over this way. I don't see any sign of a bookstore at the moment. There's a big Shotgun Messiah factory here. That's definitely of interest for potentially for later. There's a mailbox while I'm here. Scrap it. Yeah, gotta scrap those. See, all the prepping didn't save that person. Alright, this might turn out to be a big waste of time. Alright, let's head back toward this point of interest. The trader. They're not that fast, honestly. And they need gas, and they take damage if you run over potholes. Whereas I don't. I can just jump over this. The vehicle has to go all the way around. Oil company. Oh, he's not dead. He is now. Buzz's bar. Alright, I don't see a bookstore here. It's a hotel. Alright, they came over here for nothing. There might be a bookstore somewhere, I just didn't see it. Let's start moving. I should be good as long as I come across a horde. The danger is that the desert gets really dark at night. Like, way darker than anywhere else. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that happens in the real world, too. There's just, like, pitch black. Maybe because there's nothing out there giving light pollution. I don't know. But in this world, you wouldn't think there'd be any light pollution anyway. Alright, we'll just keep running. Just keep running through the night. We never have to sleep in this world. It's the radiation. Keeps you awake. So this is right near this town that we've been exploring. So we've been here a bunch of times. I've been here a bunch of times. I've never seen a trader there. So I think it's like just to the other side of the town. I really like this spear. The zombies, yeah, they spawn everywhere. It's not completely random. They don't tend to spawn near your base if you put down a marker. Oh, traders, yeah. Well, they're pretty spaced out. You won't ever see a trader right next to another trader. I think they're at least a kilometer apart. Ow, she spit in my face. See, look how much brighter it is. We went from desert to the forest, and it's so much brighter. Didn't see him under the tree. Lumberjack's being protected by the trees. Now, the downside is we're going to get here, and it's going to be dark, and we won't be able to go in. Missed me. I knew he was going to spit at me. We'll keep leveling up. $500 meters. Can I make that in like if this was the real world? I could make a 500-meter dash in like 30 minutes. That's not hard. That's not that far. I could walk it. So I'm pretty sure we have at least 30 minutes till nightfall. There's a bee there. I don't want to deal with the bee. Go, 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 go. This could be Eve. It's still open, it looks like. Although I don't know if the open signs turn off in this one. Trader Joel. Nope, this is Joel. He is right here.
How may I serve you?
That's not Joel. Is he downstairs or upstairs? Upstairs, let's go.
Well, you're a sap. Here is your reward. I owe you one.
Alright, does he have... He does not have anything... Okay. So we've now found, what, 5 traders? Let's look at our map. Alright, based on... Can we zoom out more? Where we are seeing them. Let's just go northwest. Why not? Let's just keep going northwest. What do we have to lose? We just had a horde night, so... We shouldn't have to worry about that for a few days. Gotta find more traders. So we went northeast from the last trader to get to this one. So if we go northwest, we may reach another one. Just gotta keep our eyes open. In the dark. Once we get about 1.5 kilometers away, we should be looking for another trader. Go drink some water. Yeah, also, Treeborn, I don't think you understand just how long it takes to make a vehicle. You have to gather all the materials. You have to get the know-how. Kill them both. So you need the knowledge, you need the materials, which are hard to find. Then you can build it. And then it takes like 5 minutes to build it. What, traders? Well, if it turns out the map does not have them, then... You know what? We can call it a day. Cannot spawn it? Yeah. Well, if we find every trader and there's no Eve, then we'll know. I'll be sad, but we could always, you know, at some point in the future, not in, you know, whenever. I come back to this game every now and then. I like this game. Come on. So whenever we decide to come back to it, we could make a map and try to make, like, guarantee that we get Eve. Maybe the mod will be updated for the new version then, so we can have the actual game release. This is still alpha. So, did I just hear? Alright, we're turning our flashlight off. That was unexpected. I didn't know. Alright, that guy said you will suffer and then came after me. I mean, it's been nighttime. Did you see that thing? And we're gonna keep moving northwest, but, holy crap, that thing hurt. That thing took out like half my health. You know what? I've got like 40 medkits. Let's heal up. We're going sneaky now. No. Not unless you have lights on. Or you make a lot of noise, or, you get really close to them. Oops. I can't see them either, though. So what I have I'm a hunter, so I have this ability when I'm sneaking, I can track zombies around me. So you see, like on the map at the top, there's a white mark. That means there's a normal zombie in that direction. And as I get closer, I can see the mark on just the screen, and so I kind of guess where they are. Oh, I thought that was a zombie. That was a little cotton plant. And then I just shoot an arrow in that direction. And if the little white thing winks out, that means they're dead. Oh, this one dropped a bag, I think. I hear something. See, he knows the arrow came from this direction, but not exactly where. Because I'm very sneaky, by the way. I'm very sneaky. That looks like a point of interest. Yeah, like, it's even worse for you guys. Like, I can see a little bit, but it's really dark for you guys on that screen. Although I don't know if it's because it's smaller or what. That's a military base, so those are probably landmines out there. So I don't want to get too close to that. We're going around this military base. I'm not gonna lie, that Night Walker scared me. That Night Stalker or whatever it was. When the zombie spoke to me and said, "You will die," that was kind of scary. I had no idea. I thought it was a demon though. I thought I was dead. At least I could kill that thing. I think that's the ocean. They're fast at night. Could I outrun them? Maybe. I'm not encumbered right now. And I have a lot of endurance. Right, there's the ocean. I mean, it could be a lake. We don't know. Odds are it's the ocean. Usually a lake, you can see the other side. Kind of. But realistically speaking, I think this game was meant to be played on, like, big servers. With, like, lots of people, so you'd find, like, communities of other, like, players. With the traders being the only NPCs. No, I've never played on a big server. I'm afraid it turned into, like, Rust, where, like, new players are just hunted down just for being there. I'm feeling a little bit braver now. Oh, wait, there's a yellow thing there. What is that? Yes. If the server has the settings for it. I keep that off. See, he doesn't know where I am. He doesn't now, but he's dead now. Okay, my health is back up. I'm gonna start moving again. I can one-shot some of them. Also, I can only track them if I'm sneaking. Like, the one that I had trouble with, it took me, like, 10 shots to take him down, and he had me down to half health. Yeah, I can one-shot rabbits, but, you know, when the wolves come out... Metaphorical wolves. Yeah, I think that's the edge of the world. You see it? Also, I'm one-shotting them while I'm sneaking. He dropped it back as well. Alright, that was deadly radiation zone. So that's... I think so. That was radiation. Okay. Moving away from the edge. I mean, I can wait till daylight and show you. I don't know if you can see it. That's water. Let's see. If I go southwest, I might find something. I try to wait till morning to try to show you. Should be very soon. Alright, it's starting to get lighter. See, I got my flashlight on, so I know I'm coming. Also, my spear is like a flame. So, that's gotta glow as well. And you can see it getting pinker over there. Can I go on top of this hill? I mean, you see the edge right there, right? That's the edge. But if I get too close to it, it's radiation. And that's water. Sun should be coming up very soon. I'd better see a little bit better. Kill a random tree. Actually, I'm not gonna kill it. I'm gonna leave it alive. Yep, still alive. There, that's a pretty good view, I think. You see all the water? And then the edge is just right there. And then... You see it? Yep. Alright, let's head away from it for now. And we're gonna go look for another trader. As we recover our health from all that radiation poisoning. There we go, southwest. Maybe it's kind of west-southwest. We're staying near the edge. I don't think they're going to put a trader too close to the edge. Yep, all the water. I also think, considering that radiation is not that deadly, they give you time to get away from it. The other radiation zones are worse. Looks like the sun's up now. I also think they're going to put them in these mountains. This is where you don't want the vehicle, because these mountains would be a nightmare for a vehicle. You could maybe do a motorcycle, but even a bicycle would be annoying. Let's see. I had no idea what that was. Like, something hit me. You know, let's probably the first aid. Why not? Look how many of these things we have. We got... Plus 5 on the bar. We got, 26. No, that was a bee. It came from the sky. I'm, like, looking all around. I'm like, where is it? Came from the sky. Drop some honey. Right, there's the ocean again. I'm not gonna get too close to it. With these mountains, we could get in trouble if we start, like, you know, sliding down toward it. In the radiation, we might not be able to get back up. Bum, ba-da, ba-ba. Ba-da, ba-da, ba. Alright, moving southwest, down away from the border. If we can find a town in this vicinity... DRD, which one is that? I don't think so, but I could have. The first game? I'm pretty sure the first game is Dungeons and Dragons. Or chess? No, I've never played that one. Dead Red Redemption? You mean Red Dead Redemption? But no, I've never played either of those games. It's cowboy times. Also, I'm pretty sure this game came out before that. This game was in alpha for like 20 years. And it has changed so much. Well, when Walking Dead came out, zombies became super popular. They kept making all these zombie movies. They made a zombie love story. Zombie comedies. You know, remember the zombie love story? There's something like, warm bodies, and it was like, you know, dead hearts can beat too, or something like that. I don't know. I see a building this way. I'm gonna go take a look at it. Got a series of buildings here. Alright, this is not something I've mapped out, so it could very easily be a trader. Yeah, they have the Resident Evil as well. Now let's look at a map. Now if we stay on the north edge, we can check around. Looks like more stuff over this way. Oh, there's a cracker book. Alright, let's loot that. And that's our secondary objective. Looks like it's a small town cracker book, though. Don't bleed on the books. Bird? Oh, there's a hole in the roof. I was like, I'm safe in here. I feel less safe. Okay. That was a crappy cracker book. I guess I should finish going through and see if there's like a book storage thing at the end. Is it just on the roof? Was there an upstairs? There's an upstairs. Oh, look at the puppy! Because I never bother going to residential buildings. I can jump that. I mean, you're not looking very hard. Tool store. Ba-da-ba-da. What's going on? So here's the residential area. It's a tent. That's a dog. I take a look around for a trader on this in this direction. So here's on the map to the whole quest. Well, step one's finding Eve. That could be a traitor. I'm gonna make a note of it and move on. This would be a traitor if it weren't filled with zombies. Even step 2? What's step 1? Find razor. Like Occam's razor? Hey, how do I find razor? It's a point? Like, how do I know when I find it? What does it look like? A person? See, look, residential. There's a house right there. Another house. There's a house. Hey, there's some over this way. Okay, I got well, okay, what do I type in? Oh, it used to be way worse, Treeborn. You'd be walking along, and there'd be like this, like, sheer drop of, like, 200 feet. But it'd only be, like, 100 feet across. Or there'd be just, like, random plateau, and there'd be one house on top of it. See, look at this. This is a road. Look at where the road goes. Granted, I've seen roads do this before. Like if I type DM, wrong button. Wait, how do I get the console? I thought the console was Tilda. Huh? How do you open the console? Oh, F1 console. Okay. Type in DM. Okay, and then do... I see a POI teleporter. Where do I see the POI teleporter? Oh, okay. And type in DM. No, not DM. DF. Okay, so it's all here, right? This is all here? I'm gonna exit before I see it. Okay, how do I turn it back off? There we go. I'm pretty sure it was there. So I saw 3 different points of interest with DF. Actually, there were 4. Is there like a breadcrumb trail I can follow to get to the first one? I did all this stuff. I did all the stuff. We apparently have the thing, so we do have the end game here. We find it. And we had them. So how do we get the quest? Like, where does it start? I assume you get it started by talking to traders. I'm on my own? Oh, let's just double check. Burns cabin. So we're looking for Razor's house. That's just a house. It could be anywhere. Is that a banana tree? I got bananas. Does it have a like a specific appearance, or is it just like completely random? Camp Carwall. Oh, I get it, Carwall. That could be a trader over there. Let's go. So we gotta hunt it down. Or alternatively, look up where it is. You know what we could do? Someone could look back at when I did that thing and see, like, the coordinates and give us, like, the first digit of the coordinate. That'll give us, like, a band to search through. Is this where I was heading? I thought there was a actual fence around this. The T.J. Morales residence. Can we look at the map and see what things are? Nope. So we could have already found it. This house is looking for a trader. Does it have an open sign on it? It does. Okay, we found another trader. Trader Joel. Okay.
The apocalypse isn't so bad.
What you got?
Thanks anyways. You be careful out there.
I did the same thing again. Wait, where's the secret stash?
Maybe next time. Happy travels, survivor.
Let's see here. Do I really want to do these?
Can you do me a thank you?
Fine, I'll go do this.
Do this for just anyone.
I'll do one job. It's like a little bit to the west. Bust out my shovel, dig a little bit, kill some zombies. I need to go on my quest screen. Make this my active. So I can see a little bit better. Dig it up. Dig it up. That's exactly it, Treeborn. We're gonna save him. We gotta rescue him before he runs out of air. But the thing is, the zombies are the ones that buried him, so they're not gonna let us just do it. So we gotta dig him up. See that zombie over there? I see her, top left. I see her. I'm getting closer. It looks like we're still in the middle, so we're good. I'm being careful in case the zombies attack. They don't want me digging this guy up. It's very much like Minecraft. As soon as I jump in this hole, the zombies are gonna attack. Okay. Just took it out. Okay. So somewhere in this circle. I guess it could be deeper. You just hit bedrock. I guess theoretically, if you dug too deep without having a tool like to repair, and you're unable to dig back out, you could be trapped. And eventually you'd die of starvation or dehydration. And then, you just respawn back at your bed. More zombies. There's one more zombie over there. I'm going to loot first. I'll use another one of these. Why not? Eat some food too. Because I don't know how deep it is. It's gonna be over there. You know, if I didn't hate being like trapped in with no escape, it would be awful for them to for me to just be down here. Because there's only like one way in. There also used to be a thing that if you dug too much, the ceiling would collapse on you. I don't know if that's still a thing. No zombies this time. I missed the hole by a lot. Okay, so definitely over this way somewhere. Digging! I am a fox and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. I just have bad luck, probably. It could be anywhere over there. Shovel broke again. I mean, it could be literally right here. Anywhere in the circle is fair game. And the circle has shrunk. The more we dig, the more the circle shrinks. Now they wake up because I got the treasure. Okay, did I get anything good? Titanium crossbow bolts. And spies. I guess I'll take those back to the trader, and then, it's probably too soon to hope we'll give me another quest, find another trader. Okay. Hope we have something good for this. To be fair, I still haven't found Eve, so she's still out there. Granted, we've only explored, like, probably a fourth of the map. Bunch of zombies. Alright. Here's your treasure.
It must be my greetings, stranger. I've got the best deals in Navezgane.
Alright, let's leave. Alright, let's see. If we wanted to, let's see here. We found this guy. So, she's over there. You can check southwest. Southwest is not a bad choice. I'm a little disheartened by the fact that it's somewhere out there. I didn't know there was a specific map for it. Are we sure we're not playing on a specific map for it? I don't know how to check for that. How close to the edge have we gone west? About as close as we go north. We should be pretty close to the edge here. Is that in my map folders? I don't know if it's a random map or not. I have no idea. I don't remember. I don't remember. I thought those were a bunch of dead things, but they're just sticks. I mean, it's been like 3 months, Treeborn. Alright, this is Pete's hidey hole. That looks like a parking garage in the middle of nowhere. That's too small for me, a trader. That's a parking garage. Let's keep looking. Keep searching. You search. Yeah, see these mountains? I think this is a sign that this is the edge. So there's probably no trader in there. There could be a point of interest in there, though. We don't know. Get the grass. Can I put a laser sight on the shotgun? Yeah, let's do it. It's a random shotgun that I never use. Anyway, if I don't find anything to get me closer today, I will consider looking at it and trying to get, like, the first digit of the thing. So that can be like, okay, it's in this band. Like, we just got, like, the first digit of the X coordinate. Like, okay. That gives us, like, a 10-kilometer area to search, which is a lot better than a 100-kilometer area to search. The traders should be easier because traders are very big and noticeable. So as long as I find it... Oh, thank you. Yeah, that'd be great. You never know, I could come across it right here. I don't even know where I am on the map. Okay, I am at, like, 4,000 west, 2,000 north. So... I got a storm blowing in. On whatever game we play. This also will hit YouTube at some point. Hi, YouTube. To the 3 people watching, welcome. Hope you're enjoying this lovely scouting of the map where we're looking for stuff. That could be a trader. That is a trader. I think that's a Joel, though. It's a Joel, not an Eve. I'll get in. Wait, can you break traders in this game? No, this is a Hue. I kind of want to buy rocket ammo.
Alrighty then, on your way.
Oh, it also tells you stuff that's nearby. Man cave of not caring. Miss residence. Yeah, I don't think this is what we're looking for. Alright, so we got another trader here. There might be one straight east, if I go east. And maybe one in the middle of all these. Zombie? Tell Foxy cute in the comments? No, that's not possible. Not possible. Random Fox is a go. We got the summer dress, which is fitting because we're in the desert. We're heading east now. I could also go south. You know what? Let's go southwest. Let's keep going southwest. Because we saw the Hue over there, so if we go south and southwest, we might find another trader this way. And this is further away from our base. So if we do need up having to go back next episode, we'll be closer to our base. That could be a trader there. Alright, night's coming though. That looks like a city. Maybe we can find a bookstore there. I am encumbered by something. Well, I'm encumbered by a lot of somethings. Get rid of the meat. I kind of want the meat. Let's get rid of the ear of corn. 1 ear of corn, doesn't matter. Let's just eat that. I know I'm less encumbered. I could also be a trader. It was awfully close, though. That's a house there. Could be what we're looking for. Could be what we're looking for. Who knows? I don't know what it looks like. All I know is the name of it. Lily's cabin, not it. We do have a nice city right here. Little fox in a big city. Desert living at its finest. I don't think that's a trader. I think that big building is a bookstore. The last little town didn't like books. We've only had one little bookstore. Maybe this one loves books and they have a giant bookstore. I've never seen a 5-story bookstore, though. That'd be really cool. So, this is kind of random, but you know how, like, the Library of Congress, I think they have a copy of every book. So that means they have a copy of He Who Fights with Monsters. And they probably have a copy of all the light novels, you know, like... You know, for example, Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? That's a book. Yes, it is. It's also an anime. But that means that is in the Library of Congress. So we could write a book, and it would automatically get put in the Library of Congress. See, here's more houses. That's a strip club, but this is a house. Getting better at scavenging stuff. I don't really care about the snake. Okay, what is that bookstore? Is it a bookstore? It is a bookstore. That's indeed a massive bookstore. Take a little detour this night to go explore this giant bookstore and loot the books. Right? You see the power of my perk. I can track all the zombies close to me. Putting in this fountain. That's a landmine. What you do with that? Whoa! That almost got me. The dead body fell in the landmine. It's the exit. Next floor. Wait, were there any things to loot down there? I didn't see any books. There's no books down here. Alright, up we go. See him over here. That guy's in the floor. He's still on the floor, but he's kind of less than the floor. My boat just broke. Where'd the other one go? Where are they? This is the Crack-a-Book Tower. I want bathroom stalls like this. See, I'm not tracking those. Oh, I am tracking those. Okay. Oh, thank you for that smoke bar. I'm gonna grab that. I'll kill the buckshot though. Barbara mod. I don't really need that. I think we got plenty at the base too. He's dead. I'm tracking a lot of zombies. I think a lot of them are outside. I think there's a horde going by. It's eventually gonna break that down. All these doors locked. Bathroom. Medical supplies? Don't care. food. There's a chance of food poisoning with just pears, which is kind of annoying. How canned foods are supposed to last forever? Potatoes? Just you? He basically dropped his pants. Ah, fish. I'm finding a lot of suit pants. So these guys realize it was the end of the world and they're like, no, let's have some fun while we're here. So all their pants magically disappeared. Ow. Is this a secret stash or just random stuff? Random stuff. Ah, Cruzada, thank you for the sub! How are you doing? How have you been? That may have been auto sub and you're not even here, but I still appreciate you. Okay? It doesn't say how long. Why doesn't it not say how long? Let's see, we got zombie there. That's like trash on the floor. It is trash on the floor. Alright, they're breaking that down. Are you alive? You are alive. Alright, this place is 100% safe. They cannot reach me up here. Well, unless they can spit, but... Construction set box. Not that we're gonna stay very long. Up here. Some of these are secret stashes. So I break them open. All the books are down there. Iron pickaxe. No, let's grab it. Hey, zombie. He's not alone. His friend was kind of stupid, though. Alright, break everything. Or just learn. Empty, empty, empty. get everything. If I can learn it, I learn it. If I can't learn it, I scrap it. So eventually I'll learn everything. And I'm just scrapping everything. We use those scraps to make other books that give us class upgrades. Plus it's less to carry. Don't have to worry as much about being over encumbered. I mean, who needs to learn how to make marmalade toast? You put marmalade on toast. Crazy simple. Alright, that's all here. This is secret stash. Gotta be. Yep. Found it. Oh, now I'm well over encumbered. Let's keep going up. Alright, now we crouch for a second and see where all the enemies are. Theoretically. Alright, well. No idea where they are. Scrap, scrap, scrap. There's a zombie right there. Death from above. Well, he had a cowboy pose to the end. Like he was getting ready to draw on me. Joke's on him, I already had my weapon out. Right, that is a trap. Missed him. That guy ran off. Let's just go. Time for some zombie killing. I'll make it eventually. Oh, there's two of them in there. Is that a zombie right there? Oh no, don't do it! He decided he didn't want to live anymore. Show me your head. Show me your head. Show me something. Missed him. Really? He didn't make it through the door yet. There's a zombie right there. One thing I don't realize, I'm a very good jumper. Look, we're gonna finish this just in time for sunrise. We can resume our search. Wow, that's a lot of birds. Got him in the neck. Now, the nice thing about this gun is I have a silencer on it, so ordinarily they would all wake up the second I shot. Because I have a silencer, a video game silencer, not a real silencer. They're just completely unaware that I'm just taking them out one by one. It's all the zombies I see, unless they spawn in up there. Which they could. You never know. I reach up here and all of a sudden there's all the zombies just spawn in. They have paratrooper zombies just drop from the sky. Could happen. I think we definitely want that rad mover mod. Put that on there. See? Just time for sunrise. Get some books that we can scrap. Make other books. Okay. We can resume our search. I don't know how far I can fall before I take fall damage. All right, there's the loot. We need those. I remember we needed calipers. Take... lockpicks, ammo, I need ammo. Alright, what can I get rid of that I don't really need? Maybe we can scrap the pistol parts. I think we need a beaker. Scrap that as well. That's from our bow, because we can't put it on there because our bow is so crappy. Diamonds are fun. Right, what do I have? Okay, that's better than my boots. Equip that. Let's pull these out. Nice, can't put them in, okay. You think I can put them in? Got that, alright, scrap those. These already have flashlights on them, that's cool. Now, what do I have? Okay, I've already got that. Just scrap them. Can't scrap it. I'll take one. I've already got that. Can we put one on here? Got that. This might actually, I just have too many things. Can't put it on there. Lots of medkits. Then we need diamonds for something. Alright, well. Isn't there one side where there's like a place I can drop down to? Please say I'm gonna learn a fast way down from this building that doesn't kill me. Yeah, this one has like edges. You can just drop down. 4 at a time. They do death from above. Surprise! Okay, which way were we going? Check our map. We were kind of going south, I think, southwest. I am so slow with this much stuff. Alright, let's get rid of this. Take our there's so many modifiers in this thing. Get rid of this. Okay, modify. No, we don't need hints right now. Blue bandolier. And then we need to scrap that. get some of this extra food. For the bowls, I don't really care about the bowls. What'd I just do? Okay, we're moving. You left the coordinates? You know what? Okay, give me like 1 digit. 1 digit, so I know where I need to be looking. One digit. Like the first digit. One digit. I even tell for is it positive or negative? That tells us whether it's on the left half of the map or the right half of the map. Northwest. Northwest of where I am? Okay, I'm going northwest. Are you saying that's the quadrant of the map it's in? That's the quadrant in? Okay, so that is from here to here. Yeah, whatever. I'll just keep going southwest then. So if we don't find it today... Is that a coconut tree? If we don't find it today, we can, maybe get a little bit... narrow it down a little bit more next time. As we explore the wild, wild west. Hermit Hollow. I see something over there that could be a trader. I want the bananas, 'cause I've never seen them before. If I throw this in here, that's one less thing I gotta carry. Well, Eve I'll find eventually. Just because she's a trader. Is this where I saw the thing? I think it is. It's fine. Just gotta get to the first location. And I think we could probably find Eve on her own. But finding a random house that could be anywhere. At least now we know where to search. Northwest quadrant. That is not a trader. Take this water, then I get rid of the one more spot. Wow, she is mad at me from far away. We haven't already been here? Nope, never been here before. I've been in a place like it. Camp Crowell. It's the same name. Wait, why you give me two options? I'm confused. So there's two starting points? It's nice, it doubles our chances of finding it. So there's an option somewhere in the northern half of the map. Which by chance is where we've been spending most of our time. That looks like a trader. I think that's what I saw from far away. It is in fact a trader. It's either Hugh or Joel, I think. Yeah, this is Hugh. One possible thing I can do, though, is I can talk to people at the trader and see what
No
quests are in the
public
area.
bathrooms here, and don't be peeing on my floor.
Let's see. Poppin' Pills, TriMed Group. Ziegler. There's a cracker book. Northeast. What's in? Okay. I don't see anything there. So we found another trader here. Which makes it likely there's one directly east of here. I guess let's head. Do we want to keep heading east? Yeah, I guess we're almost in the northern... We've almost reached the northern hemisphere. Let's go a little bit further south, and then we'll head east. They don't want me to go south. They know a zombie will lure me back. It's fine. We'll wait till next time. I mean, we got a clue. So we've got a quadrant to search. Maybe next time we can have, you know, more of a group effort. Do we know what we're looking for? We know one of them is Razor. Are both of them Razor? There's a house. I was like, I go brush my tail. And I've been out of water for a while. What if this is it? Wouldn't that be crazy? It could be. It's like a 0.5% chance, but you're telling me there's a chance. Nope, this is Eric's house. I'm actually gonna go in here and kill some stuff, then I'll hide and go brush my tail. Drink that up. Oh, nope, I woke up a zombie. Okay. Let's go in the bathroom here. Sneak, turn that off. Yeah, alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go brush my tail. We brush. Boop. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Okay. I hear zombies. But whatever, where are we heading? Are we looking... Oh, I can actually see them on the map. I just we can go a little bit south. There's a house over there. That could be it. I don't know if that's too far. Let's go find out. The desert feels like a place you'd find somebody named Razor. Am I still technically in the north? Need some water. There's a snake there. I just went around it. That was a cactus. Stepped on a cactus. Alright, I think that's still technically in the northwest hemisphere. Well, that's a spooky house. No, this is the right residence. Alright, so let's head east. Anything south of us is not part of it. There's a city there. Bum, bum, bum. So there's a few ways to handle the search pattern. We can do like a grid, where they just walk back and forth for a bit. Now we can go in a circle. I mean, we still got like an hour to look before we give up and, you know, go to next stream, next game. So, no worries. This person took a lot of damage from the cactus. That zombie. There's a town there, but we're not worried about the town right now. I don't see anything for a while to the north. They're doing airdrop. I don't really need an airdrop. This is also a massive desert. I gotta go like 3 kilometers before we get to the middle. Might reach the middle. 0, 0 coordinates. Bum, ba, da, bum, bum, bum. Da, 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 da. We scour. The other thing about traders is that you can do quests for other traders, and they'll give you quests to find the traders, and it'll always go to one you've never seen. So if we keep doing those, eventually we'll see them. But there's like, I've already found like 6 traders today. So there's probably like 30 of them on the map, maybe more. Wait, I think that's desert up against snow. There's something there. Let's see it in the distance. Could be a trader. It's another hue. Yep, this is a hue we've never been to before. Alright, kill some damage real quick.
Something you want to buy or trade?
Anything good? No infuser. Could be good.
Daylight's burning.
Good job. Let's see. Acid gas. Crackerbook North. Nope. Then again, there's a chance that whatever we're looking for is a higher tier than what I am. So they could just not show up. Even if it is one of the things we're looking for. Who knows? Bum, ba, bum. Desert. Calm down, lady. Double check our position, make sure we're not going too far north. Yeah, swing a little south just to make sure. Yeah, we can see a long way south. Alright, aching, yep, boys and bacon, yep. Killed a pig, and I liked it. Oh. Made a weird sound. Zombie. Around 5,000 is where I hit the edge, so I think it's around 5,000. So it's basically a 10 by 10 kilometer grid total, the whole map. So the quadrant we're looking in is 25 square kilometers, which is a pretty big thing. I found a house. Take a look. This is the Eck residence. Etch. I keep going east. Looks like we're gonna run into Snowland briefly. Then we transition to forest. Double check our position. Do we need to go more south? No, I think we're pretty good. We can see pretty far to the south. So assuming we can see half a kilometer on either side, we need to make like 6 treks across the desert to see everything. Or 6 treks across the whole area. So that is a possibility. We can potentially rule out a place we've already been, because is it missable, Zelric? If we went through a building, would we see what we're looking for? It's pretty far north. I want to go for it. Yeah, let's go and go. See what this is. It's a house, that's all you know? Okay. You don't know what it looks like. You don't know what it smells like. You know the name of it, though. So if I say the name of it, you'll say, oh, that's it. And it'll probably be like, after I'm like 30 seconds gone. The Simmons Shanty. Okay. Target acquired. Running for the zombie. Let's eat some food. We kind of bypassed the snow area, which is fine by me. I need to go a little bit more south, but we're just going southeast. Keep our eyes open. I'm kind of glad we don't have to worry about the snow area for now. I'm pretty sure I'd be okay right now. The snow area. I keep going east. This area I'm less sure about. I'm not sure I would see something if it was very close. Visibility is not quite as good. Then again, this area is also very awful, so there's not a lot of stuff here. You know, it might be easier if I just search the desert. Let's just stick to the desert for now. That way, because the desert's big. Desert's big, big, big. So if we search the desert, we can at least rule that out for next time. Big, big, big desert. Okay, how far north do I want to go? Probably further than that, so I can see both sides. Alright, so the desert's like... Looks like the desert's about 60% of this area. Give or take a little bit. So if we can rule out the desert, that gets us half of it down. It'd be there. I want it, I just don't want it chasing me. Alright, where are we? So we... Okay, yeah, we went north of it, so we can see... Alright, we looked there. That was the Simmons place. Alright, what's our position now? We are... 500, so we didn't go that far north, so yeah, we're gonna have to cross the desert like 10 times. 10 times across. Sweltering, yeah, I gotta take off my coat. Unfortunately, it makes me slower. Oh, what are you gonna do? Smokehouse. Let's just leave. Across the desert. On a horse with no name. Because he wouldn't tell us the name. Bum, bum. I think that's a trader. So we're probably gonna go farther north. The hard part's gonna be if there's a town. It could be one of the houses in the town. So I'm going slightly north. I don't see anything. There's that. That's very far north. There's this town here. I can search the town real quick. Try to rule that out. I see nothing for a long way to the south, west. To the cactus. Anvil Acres? Probably not what we're looking for. More Anvil Acres. Paul's Pay Lake. Hayfield. If the name's Fox Search for Requests, yeah. Well, start off searching for traders. I got a house. Abandoned Shady Shed Farms. Could be a mobile house. Deracinated domicile. Killing zombies. Desert. Animal hospital. That is not a place I want to really explore. Yep, there's a vet clinic. Oh, wow, there's so many snakes around. The Red Church Residence. Interesting. Another farm here. Wrong harvester. A Hunic residence. A unique name. Passing gas store number 7. You just search. And kill the zombies that get in our way. The town's gonna be the worst, I think. The town. There's several towns, though. Towns, cities. Scarecrow Fields. Nighttime's not gonna be fun either. That's pretty. Alright, let's look through here. I think this is a farm. Find out what we're looking for. Hogzilla Ranch. Funny thing is, I've seen this exact same ranch in multiple places. This on the other hand, Judy Witch. It's a very trustworthy name. Fijo Hogar Profundo. Hope I didn't say something very bad in Spanish. That's probably where it pops out. The Mortician's house. I think that was a game. The Fermier residence. He's big on numbers. Bob's Market. Bo's Market. Desert. Raz Realty. Looks like something blew up here. Wasted more power. Wasted more power. I've already checked this one. Yeah. Acid gas refinery. We will find it. Maybe not today. Maybe not next stream, but eventually. Parking garage. Parking lot. A lot of open signs. Hybrid Energy Substation 2. I don't know if I've checked these. I was here before. Your mouth be hurting next time? Why? What happened? You going to the dentist? Get your wisdom teeth out? Whispering Woodlands. Wait, the Unic. We've already been there. Whispering Woodlands. Senior Drogos residence. Wouldn't be that Thursday? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Juvenile correctional facility. Alright, another hayfield. See a zombie over there? I did. Is it night or not? I can't even tell. Shamway Warehouse. Basketball court. Random shed. The Riz residence. I can't feel attracted to that place. Atlas Metal Company. Christine Healthcare. I'm searching everywhere. I don't know if we've seen this building yet. Historic office suites. Marketing. Have I seen all those? I don't even know anymore. Backpack Hill. This doesn't seem familiar. Is there a hill a backpack up here? There's two of them. Wait, that's a dog. I'm gonna take that. It's probably a bad idea. I don't know if anybody uses compound crossbows. If they do, they probably already have one. Oh, well, I've got one. Alright, that got interesting. My flashlight is not going very far now. Alright, navigating General Hospital. Zombie there. Alright, the storm went away, so I can see a bit better now. Jericho Ranch. Is this still the Jericho Ranch? Still the Jericho Ranch. Check out this place down here. Ah, I hear the bird. Oh, there it is. That's the mortician's house. Okay, I did see that. Okay. It looks like a fox, but it's just a coyote. Bum, bum, bum. Unique Family Farms. Mason Farms. Wait, I'm going the wrong direction. I'm going north. This doesn't matter, does it? That's still Mason Farms. They're not so bad if you see them coming. Another coyote. Teamed up with zombies. Alright, that guy's gonna eat. What is this? Red Barn and Bed and Bath. A crack book here. Here, bird. Heard a bird. Everything in here is feral. Got more. They're gonna drop down from the ceiling. Pop up behind counters. Okay, we loot the bookstore. Really? I'm directly targeting. Whatever, I'll shoot your foot. Where are we supposed to go? Hey, throw down. That's a bear. That's a zombie bear. We're gonna get across the store. And then we're gonna go up here. Then we're gonna light the bear up. I don't know if they fit through doors. I'm not taking any chances. I'm gonna keep shooting him. Show me your face. dead. Zombie bear is dead. It's fine, we can just narrow it down further next stream. We got it narrowed down to a quadrant. Like, just having one digit would narrow it down a lot. You have any idea how much one digit would narrow it down? Because we're already down to 25 square kilometers, right? That just means we have to, search one strip of that. So that's like 5 square kilometers. I don't know how that one got in here. Alright. I don't know if that's the haul, but it's a pretty good haul. That bear is very startling. It's just very in the way. That's good enough. Let's go back outside. I know there's probably an upstairs. But we can reach back going around back. Hi, Flightless Bird, how's it going? Ah, I fell. How's your day been? I hope you feel better soon. I'm doing good. I'm starving, but that's pretty much it. We get food soon. We got like half an hour till we get food. That'll be much better. Yeah, there's nothing worthwhile on this roof. What's up? Yes. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Good advice. You go west. Alright, let's kill this guy. What are you doing? Bob's Boards and Carl's Corn. There's a whole lot of stuff to the west. We barely touched. Right? Yeah, we haven't been here. Zelric gave it to me. We'll probably play it for Halloween, maybe? The Fates Motel. This is still the Fates Motel. Hi, Drake. He must hate me because he never tries to do that to me. The Berry Residence. The Tan Residence. By the way, it's daylight again. I saw the crack book. Johnson Residence. Wait, now? I don't even know what kind of game it is. I just know it's made by the people who made Dead by Daylight, so... And so it's probably some sort of horror game. The Cook Residence. Well, I cooked Residence. It got baked. The Collins Residence. Choice-based horror game by DBD. Could be fun. Could be fun. Hey, the people at the quarry. Johnnytown. The Shady Swine. There's some pigs. Don't look at that. Oh, never mind. They're attacking. I thought they were doing other things. How to make a cheese pizza. The Goldsmith Residence. Taylor Manor. I feel like I searched this town pretty good. Dog. I really like this spear. Never runs out of ammo as long as I got arm strength. Yeah, we've definitely been here before. Alright, we looked pretty much everywhere. We missed a little bit there, but whatever. Let's continue our journey to the west and see if we can comb the desert. Continue combing the desert for the random house that we're looking for. So we can start the end game. We looked at all these places. There might be something there, but I don't see anything of note. To the south. So I think we're good there. Let's just keep heading west. Okay, so we've been to the place up there. Okay, so there's two different kinds of snakes. I was right. I saw a rattlesnake earlier. I was like, oh, they must all be rattlesnakes. No, they're not. I mean, I also didn't really check the mountains that well. I think very slow. We're not going around this mountain. Bum, bum. Yeah, we haven't really played this for 4 weeks. We didn't play it last week, or last Stream of Viewers Day. So we're enough people. Alright, never mind. I'm not going around this mountain. I'll go this way. Bum, ba-dum, bum. This spear, I haven't had to repair this spear. I've been killing zombies with this spear all game today. I haven't had to repair it yet. Okay, we came from the northwest, so we've been there. I don't know if we've been here. Looks like we have, though. So no need to go that way. Let's go northeast. So we see the town. It kind of looks to the town. Yeah, we haven't really been northeast yet. Okay. I think I'm about 23. We definitely need the bigger backpacks at some point. That's why I've been going to the bookstores, looting those, so we can make the bigger backpacks. Gotta learn how to make them. We can make them, and everybody can carry more stuff. Oh. Oh, oops. The large, or is that the biggest one? Okay. Yeah, that's what I've been working toward. But you've already made more progress than I did. Good job. I keep killing stuff. Right, there's a house right there we haven't touched. There's a bunch up there we haven't touched, but I'll go this one. Robert's Tack Shack. You don't want to be seen there. It's a little tacky. You know you love it. There's the town again. The house there. The thing about the desert is you can see a very long way, so I pretty much see all the points of interest. nearby. They really guys go point to point to point to point. And get them all that way. Snakes can jump. Take that, Big Mama. Spear to the throat. Bum, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, bum, bum. A lot of running this episode. Just running. I ran a marathon in the desert. What? No, we're not getting hints right now. We're combing the desert. If we don't get it by the end, we'll get another clue. Okay. Hogfoot Village. The temperature here is cooler. I haven't felt quite as hot today. I did turn on my fan for a bit. So it's on right now. I'm gonna turn it off when I eat. But for the most part, it hasn't been nearly as hot. I don't know what temperature it is. Let's see. Phone. I know you can't see my face. Okay, now you can see my face. Look at my face. Face. It is 84. So definitely cooler than it has been. I hate a cactus. Let's head for this house. Hit another cactus. I've actually been running so long, I'm almost out of stamina. Well, I'm at like half. This is probably not it. This is Eve's Oasis. I found Eve. It's locked.
Here's what I have.
You got any work? No, I don't trust you. Get Razor's Trust first. Okay, so... we found Eve. Is that one of the things we were looking for? I thought she was a traitor. She's not a traitor. It is marked as a traitor, though. Was this what we were looking for? That's step 2. So it's not. Is that not one of the things you were guiding us toward? So step 1 is still somewhere in the northwest quadrant. Am I still... You were not guiding me here, okay. So what we're looking for is still here somewhere. Got it. Let's take out this party girl here. Alright, let's see. Do we look south? You need to look southeast, I think. Double check. You're guiding step 1? Okay. It's on the... all the traders are marked. It counts as a trader. Eve's Oasis. I can find her again. No problem. I did! I met my goal of finding Eve, so progress. We can still comb the desert for another 20 minutes or so until we can get some food. I'm starving. I got the last of my curry that I made 2 weeks ago? I don't know. I'm excited. I'm going to start taco month tomorrow. I'm going to have some tacos. And have tacos for a long time. Truly, we live in a pinnacle. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go southeast. We live in the pinnacle of our time. And I can have tacos every day if I want to. And who doesn't want to have tacos every day? You know, I found out something interesting that I did not know. So when I think of Italian food, I usually think of like tomato-based sauce. But you know that tomatoes are not native to Europe? They're native to Mexico. Or South America. And so they didn't have tomatoes in Italian food until like the 1600s. So tomato is not traditionally an Italian dish. Anything. Pizza, spaghetti, marinara. Not a traditional Italian food. There's something way that way. Are we... I don't think that's on my map. Yeah, I think garlic, butter sauce maybe. Like Alfredo sauces are probably traditional. What is that thing? It's not one that I have marked yet, so we'll go over and mark it. Maybe kill some zombies, help Cairo level, so we can get larger backpacks. That's a noble goal. I don't think I can step on landmines, but I'm not going to take any chances. I thought that was a shadow on the ground. Yeah, so those key cards we keep finding are actually part of the final quest at some point. There's a place we need them. You found level 47 Kevlar. Oh yeah, that would be good. I don't have any pants. Well, I have leather like armor. You found the Kevlar enforced light armor. Very nice, thank you. Did you find the titanium armor left for you? Oh, I'll keep an eye out. I'm in a military base, so there's a chance. Is anything in the porta potty? A lot of zombies in this trench. I'm more likely to find guns than armor here. You'd think there would be armor, though. There's an underground portion here, so somewhere there's a path to get under there, underground. I found the dog tent. Okay. Oh, the pup tent. Oh, I get it now. Pup tent. Yeah. So is the only way underground that one path? We definitely need that for taking down demons. Can you make that now? Oh. That's really, really good. Alright, I just hit a button here that probably did something good. Oh, it let all the zombies out. Very nice. There's a lot of zombies here. Shoot him in the butt. Shot him in the butt. Shoot her in the butt. Got her in the butt. Mass explosion. Hazmat fiber, that we probably need that very badly. If we're gonna go into the hazard zone. Well, we can probably dismantle some of the armor that we have stashed. Just shoot me in the back of the head. Back of the head. Oh. Keep my eyes open. Found a welding torch. I assume that's like a high level thing. Oh. There's military leg, but you said you had better military leg armor. You got the titanium. Have we figured out how to make, like, bullets a lot yet? So if we're gonna be using more guns, I feel like we need to be able to make bullets. I got the tanning rack. Do we need a tanning rack? Okay. Got that. Do we need we probably still need triple pocket mods. Somebody probably still needs that. What's that level for the Kevlar pants you found? The titanium? Okay, I'm just gonna scrap these. Sorry, I didn't find you any chest armor. One day. Thank you. Just remember to get back for that. I don't know what I'm wearing right now. Oh, I got lucky goggles. Alright, well, let me get out of here and return to... Let's see, should I return to the hunt? Maybe. I feel like that was worthwhile, though. Oh, I think I have the perk where I can't step on landmines. Okay. I'll see you later. Increase that, why not? I'm gonna put a point in that, that'll be useful. Those people don't really care about. Assault rifles, yes. Oh, I need 10 points for that. Oh, I'm so dumb. I had 10 points, I just wasted it. Oh well. Alright, well, I guess we'll stop here for today. Well, for this stream. We're gonna switch to something else. Oh, we got something new! What are we wearing? What is this? I don't know what this is. What do my hands look like? Hands? I have hands. It's hugs. What am I wearing? I don't know what this outfit is. It looks cool, though. It looks cool, and this is now eligible for tomorrow. Carol, do you know what this is? Wait, I assume we do. It's a new thing. Cyberfox. Alright, well, I'm gonna log out here. So, do you want to wait till next time to tell me which way to face, or do you want to tell me now and I can point that way so we can try to remember that I'm looking in the right direction? I am at 2507, 1547. There's a snake looking at me. And you could also just say, is it like north of me or south of me, or just that, because that would narrow it down a lot. I'm kind of in the middle of west. Alright, we will look west next time. Alright. Try to remember to look west next time.